What's up, movie trivia Schmoedown fans? I'm back, and this is the third and final match I will be reacting to tonight. Not that you guys really needed to hear me say that, but I just wanted to point that out that I just watched 3 matches back to back. Well, 2, not including this one, but yeah, Deception versus Danger Zone. It is an hour and 30 minutes match, which is by far one of the longest matches we've had all year so far. So, yeah, I got my work cut out from this. I guess they had a lot of overtime questions being asked during this match. But, yeah, this is a very highly anticipated one between the team of former 2 champions, Ben Bateman and Dan Murrell, versus a former champion and a future champion in Adam Collins and Marisol McKee. Why did I have problem remembering that? Anyways, yeah, it's definitely very late, and I just watched 2 matches back to back, so I'm definitely a little bit hazy. So yeah, as you can see, I'm wearing a Corruption t-shirt. I am not really on the side of the Ben Bateman. I don't know. I mean, I love Dan Murrell, but I mean, Ben Bateman as a partner? Really? But really, this is mostly for Marisol McKee, because I really think she's going to be Player of the Year. Let's call it that way. The way she's doing in singles right now, and what she's been able to do in teams, especially with a great partner like Adam Collins, yeah, I definitely think Marisol McKee. This is a little too early to say this, but I definitely think Marisol's going to be the Player of the Year for this season. But yeah, that's why I'm wearing the Corruption t-shirt, and well, obviously I'm hoping Adam Collins and Marisol win because of Marisol, and I think I might prefer that team to the Danger Zone, but I kind of want Danger Zone to win just to see how they would how badly they will lose to Rushmore, which obviously just beat Lightning Time. So yeah, that's quickly my thoughts on this. Obviously, again, I will be participating, but don't expect too many points out of me in this match. Anyways, here we go.
In 5, 4, 3.
Coyote, I got this. It's Ben Affleck.
I trust you.
Ben Affleck. Final answer.
Final answer. Yes! Yes, it is Ben Affleck for 5 big points. Holy crap. Wow. I'm so impressed. You guys are just crushing it together. This is insane. Like, I'm beside myself watching what you 2 are doing right now. It's absolutely beautiful. It's stunning. How are you feeling?
Feeling pretty great, going, especially after that opener to the tournament against Jack Black.
Jack Black.
That's right.
I forgot about them.
That felt good.
Yeah, that was a thing. But that was obviously, a bit of an appetizer. But going into this match, oh man, this is exciting.
Well, look, that's essentially why I brought you guys in. I wanted to go over a couple things, hash some things out with some questions, just to kind of make sure we're all on board, all on the same page here with some of these categories and everything that we've been studying. But we got to talk about Ben Bateman, and we got to talk about Dan Murrell. I know that you have both been following them for as long as I have. You know how great Dan is, and you also know what a slime ball Ben Bateman is, right?
Absolutely.
So I don't have to tell you this, but I'm going to tell you anyway. Don't let him get in your head. The guy's been doing the same tricks since, 2017? He's going to talk. Yeah. He's going to run his mouth. He's going to do his kissy faces and grin at you, and he's going to laugh because he's nervous because he has to play you guys, and he's not ready for you. He's not prepared for you because he spent all this time riding Dan's coattails, okay? So ignore him. If he starts barking at you, let me take care of it, okay? Because I got a lot of things I need to say to Ben. So I will take care of that for you. I will do the talking. You 2 just focus on the match, okay? And I'll tell you the other thing that's going on too. And this you may not be as aware of, but it's no secret. Grace is behind all this, okay? And she is doing everything in her power to hold us down because she knows how strong we are, and she knows how capable we are of winning this. And she's got it out for me. And because she's got it out for me, she's going to have it out for each and every one of us, okay? So she can try all she wants, but this little shtick that she's doing and these little games that she's playing and these little strings that she's pulling, it's going to expire really quick. And she can try her hardest to keep us down, but it's not going to happen.
I'm in agreement with that, Queen. Lady Justice, how you feeling going up against the calzones?
The calzones.
Man, you just made me hungry. Look, I'm hungry for some justice. Okay, we know, and moreover, we know what Dan Murrell is about. All right, we already have a verdict on that guy. All right, there's nothing new. There's not a new angle, a new defense, a new anything that we haven't heard about him. We already have his number. All right, and Shannon's right. We should focus on the target, and Bateman is the target today. He's the one on trial. I'm not going to forget that. Not even through the very end.
You guys are ready for this. You're so ready. I'm so excited. I want to slap that smile right off of Ben Bateman's face, and I want to send Dan into just a shell of embarrassment after you guys destroy them. It's going to be beautiful. And we can tell Grace to have egg on her face. It's going to be wonderful. I'm so excited for you guys. Oh, let's go. Let's do it now. Let's go.
Let's go throw some eggs.
I'm ready to serve some justice, guys. Let's do it.
I love you.
Apparently throwing eggs is how you serve justice these days.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the movie trivia Schmoedown, the teams tournament. It has already heated up. We are in the last match of the semifinals. I'm Christian Harloff, joined as always by Mark Baby Carrots Ellis. Mark, this is a match that I think everybody has been waiting to see, and it is the team of Deception, the former movie trivia Schmoedown champion of the world, Adam the Coyote Collins, his partner, Lady Justice Marisol McKee, versus the former movie trivia Schmoedown champion, Ben Bateman, and his partner, the current five-time movie trivia Schmoedown champion of the world and former teams champion, Dangerous Dan Murrell. All of those accolades, all of those accomplishments, Marisol McKee being the hot prospect that she is. This is a pay-per-view battle. This is a live event, main event battle. This is what this tournament is all about.
Yeah, and it's really a shame that we're not broadcasting live from the accessory section at Target, because all four of these competitors are worthy of hoisting multiple belts. And so let's start with Danger Zone and how intimidating they look. Like you said, the once and now again belt holder of the singles division, Dan Murrell, teaming up with Ben Bateman, a guy who took him to multiple thrilling matches, including a live Atlanta event that no one will ever forget. And now they're teammates, but on the other side of the desk is going to be Adam Collins, a guy, really the only guy who's bested Dan Murrell in singles. And when he teams up with Marisol McKee, who's on a hot streak right now, anything can happen. If you put any one of these two individuals against each other, it's a headlining event. When it's a teams match with all four participating, it's probably too big, actually, for a Target now that I think about it.
It's funny because when you look at it and putting Ben, you can absolutely put Ben Bateman in this category. These are veterans and legends of the game against the future of the league, you know, with Adam Collins and Marisol McKee against it's old guard versus new guard. There's no doubt about it with this match. And the fact that Dangerous Dan Murrell and Bateman, they were faction mates last year, but they went at it so many different times. The question was, how are they going to team up together? Are they going to be any good? Is the chemistry going to be there? It was there, and they played very, very well against midterms, who pushed them to the limit, but they stayed in the pocket. They did their job. Deception, on the other hand, just looked devastating, absolutely devastating in their first match against Blackjack, who also fought back very well, but it was just too large of a lead to overcome because of the work that both Collins and Marisol put in. Marisol's playing as good as Collins is, and that is scary. That is scary right now.
Yeah, you talk about old guard versus new guard, and let's look at the managerial side of things, too, with Shannon Barney representing, obviously, corruption as their queen, taking on Kaiser today. It's going to be a whole lot of trash talk, but that may not be limited to the managers today, because we know Ben Bateman likes to get into people's heads, and we know that Deception is not going to be shy when pressed. And so strategy is going to be a big part. The mental warfare is going to be a factor in this match, and it could come down to just a lucky wheel slice in round number 2 or a big 5-point question in round number 3.
Yeah, and you said that about old guard, new guard. Again, you look at the old guard last year, who was corruption. They were the champions. And now the new guard being the Dungeon,
Also
who
corruption.
have had that lead all season and continuously playing good. You've got the championships. They have the tournament wins. They're just Shannon really looking for this win to start to climb back. So this is going to be a big one. We know there's been a lot of smack talk. Ben Bateman excels in it, and we are going to see exactly how we got to be right here, right now.
Well, Clovis, it's time for another story.
Clovis?
How about we read something from Ben Bateman's autobiography here? How does that sound?
The what?
The tale
The
of the
stinky
goat and the
cheese
snake.
man?
Once upon a time, a goat lost his way in a deep, dark dungeon where he met a ridiculous snake. The snake said, "Hey, goat, stay down here a while and I'll help you find some gold." "That's cool, I guess," said the goat. "But are you going to wear those sunglasses the whole time?"
How does he come up with that?
All seriousness, guys. It's business today. Marisol McKee, Adam Collins, two of the best up-and-coming players the Schmoedown has to offer. Correction, you're a couple no-talent somehow found yourselves a seat at the big kids table. Well, guess what? I hold court at the big kids table.
The boss.
Do you know?
The boss. You're not the boss of me, I'll tell you that.
If there was a chance for me to play Dan Merle, I wanted to get to that chance again. And to do it with Marisol as my partner is more than I could ask for.
The Schmoedown has never seen what I am capable of with Ben the Boss Bateman at my side. I don't care, I hear all this whining and complaining. Oh, I don't like the team up. Oh, they don't play well together. We are already playing at our top form, and we've played one game so far.
You see, the goat stole some gold from a nice and handsome coyote a few months prior. The coyote regrouped with his comrade in arms, Lady Justice, and together they tracked down the goat and the stolen gold to the reeking and unfashionable dungeon where the snake was now giving the worst elevator pitch for teaming up that anybody had ever heard. Ever.
Deception in their debut match of the season, they did not miss a point. The first team to ever do that.
Marisol, at the end of the day, I like her confidence because she's willing to take the shots as she's doing her stuff. And you can tell other players get unsettled by playing her.
I know the strategy to beating Adam Collins, and that strategy is answer all your questions. Marisol is a player that, we haven't seen before, but the dungeon is ready for every opponent.
So when you break it down, it comes to the X factor. It comes between Ben Bateman versus Marisol. And I think Marisol can take him.
We're going up against the Decepticons.
The
AKA
Decepticons!
Three blind mice. Let me tell you something. Beating Deception might be better than winning the entire damn tournament.
Now, when you pedal your way to being barely 500 and you consider breaking up, don't worry, you'll have lost to the best team in the league, bar none.
Reckless arrogance. Check. Excessive indoor wear of sunglasses.
Check.
The rap sheet on the boss is longer than Andy Stitzer's dry spell. We took care of Guy last year, and I cannot wait to wipe that smug smirk off of Bateman's face next.
Not so fast, said Lady Justice in her super badass outfit and matching blindfold. You two aren't going anywhere or we will hold you in contempt. Also, the coyote will eat you.
But let us not forget that I still have revenge that needs to be taken on corruption. You can throw whatever team you want at me. Deception, corruption, reception, compassion. I don't really care what you got. I'm ready this time.
I hope you take loss as well. And otherwise, thanks for playing, thanks for showing up. I'm looking forward to destroying you and ruining the rest of your Schmoedown year.
When this snake bites you in the ass and tries to take the gold you already have, remember today, the ends don't always justify the means, and a true goat always has a choice. The end.
This was great. Contender for promo of the year. That and Damon Lonta too.
It's funny when you look at that too, is they know at this point, especially after yesterday's match with what Rushmore has done, JTE, we know that the winner gets Rushmore. That has to be that has to be a little bit more motivation for Dan Murrell, because he wants to take out the Finstock Exchange so bad. That's his whole thing, the way that they left him high and dry. He has this edge right now on his shoulder. He has looked devastating this run so far, and it's because of that, what Bateman and Kaiser have been telling him. Come with us. We'll get you the revenge. The revenge is one win away, but it's not going to be an easy win.
Yeah, you got your Merles looking for revenge against your Rokas and your JTEs. And meanwhile, Deception is just sitting over here feeling like the sophomores at some sort of family reunion and just saying like, wait. Hey, we belong at the big kids table now, too. They can take another giant step towards that right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. 3 rounds in the teams division. Introducing first, representing the Dungeon, with a record of 1 win, no defeats. They are the team of the former Movie Trivia Schmoedown champion of the world, and the boss, Bateman, and his partner, the former Movie Trivia Schmoedown Teams Champion of the World, and the reigning 5-time Movie Trivia Schmoedown Champion of the World, Dangerous Dan Murrell. This is Danger Zone. Danger Zone. Yes, Dan, you were going to say something.
Oh, no. Sorry. I was just getting... Really? So this is my Elvis. It's the championship belt. Collins was studying what? Interesting. Sorry, I'm getting a little intel. The singles belt is like the Elder Wand from Harry Potter. It's loyal to its master. So sorry, I was just getting a little last minute.
It's hard to argue with that. I'm not going to look. If anyone has earned the right to talk a little bit, it's you. You've earned way more. So I'm gonna give you that and then some. So let's start with you there, Bateman. So I know when it comes to you, not too long ago, you were the hot shot on the block. You were the guy that was trying to climb up and be that guy. You stare across the table here today and see both Adam Collins, what he's already accomplished in his young career, and then someone like Marisol McKee, who is also just making leaps and bounds. Is that motivation to swat these youngcomers away, or is it all about Finstock Exchange and getting to those titles?
Well, let's call it what it is, Christian. I still am the hotshot on the block, and I have absolutely no respect for the legacy the corruption's built. It's as big as my pinky, okay? We're going to go out there and show that we belong in this league as the legacy champions that we already know we are. Good for them, you know. Let's see what Marisol and Adam can pull off in their third teams match or whatever. I don't care about their record.
All right, then let's go back to Dan. Then Dan, if your conch shell tied to a strap is speaking anything, what is it saying about Deception and the fact that they are a pretty remarkable team, even though your partner may want to dismiss them, they certainly have the ability to push anybody to the limit here. How do you and your squad combat a team like Deception?
We combat them the same way that we combat every team. It's like playing with blinders on. I don't care who it is, honestly. Whoever is playing, I care about me. I care about what Ben's doing. We care about what the other guy's doing. It doesn't matter who we're playing. So if it's Deception, fine. If it's Roka and his, retired partners, he's still retired or did he come out of retirement? Either way, he's back. Okay. Whoever it is, I don't care. We're just here to play the game, and if somebody gets in our way, then that's their problem.
Wow, Danger Zone with a who cares attitude, and we're going to see if it pays off for them. Gentlemen, good luck to you.
Thank you.
And their opponents, representing Corruption. With a record of 2 wins, 1 defeat, and 1 knockout. Lady Justice Marisol McKee and her partner, the former Movie Trivia Schmoedown Champion of the World, Adam the Coyote Collins. Deception. It does feel. I hear the breath, and it does feel like a big pay-per-view main event. Adam Collins, you have been here before with Dan Murrell, not once, not twice, now the third time. Yes, it is teams, but every time you go up against Dan Murrell, it's got to be like, okay, it's a game time. But when he's with Bateman, what extra motivation does that give you?
I mean, the motivation's the same. The thing with Ben Bateman is he's a snake in the grass, and we're going to see that play out throughout the entire season, and that's fine. I also have it on good authority that he smells like boiled lima beans. Not to get too personal, but I have it on good authority. And as far as what the belt is supposedly saying to Dan, I can tell you right now, I'm the one who acknowledged the belt's ability to speak, and now Dan wants to act like he understands what it's actually saying. Hey, pal, you might have a mole in your midst, but keep talking to it.
All right. It took us 8 seasons, Christian, but we finally got talking championship belts. Marisol, you look at a team like yours, Deception, and while you and Adam Collins have both proven to be fearsome players in singles, your record is 2-1. You have great chemistry, but what would a win today over a squad like Danger Zone do for the perception by the public of Deception?
It would. I think we already have built kind of a big reputation for ourselves, and it would just continue that. You know, we're not. I've said it before. Corruption are doers. We're not talkers, and I know that we're going against, a team with some players who like to talk a lot of talk. All right, and they have a term for that in the court. It's called superfluous, and they can do whatever they want to do. I think that Deception has always been about it, and we're going to continue to just let our performance just speak for itself.
I do have to ask this, though, Lady Justice, because it is impressive where is still so young in your career here in the Schmoedown, and the way that you approach matches. You've gone up against the Ethan Irwins, the Jeff Snyders, and Draco, Andrew Guy, and now Bateman and Murrell, and it doesn't seem to affect you the way it could affect younger players. It seems like it gets you more hyped up. Is that from working with Corruption, working with Collins, or is that just the eye of the tiger that you seem to have?
It's a beautiful, delicious, sumptuous cocktail of all of those things, Christian. It's all of those. It starts with me. It starts with my confidence in myself. And you're as good as the company you keep. And I have some excellent company, and it starts with me, but I have Corruption around us, and they do add to it. This guy over here, this guy over there, adds to it every day. So yeah.
All right. Well, both you guys, you've earned your spot. Congratulations, and good luck to you both as we now bring back Danger Zone. All right, Danger Zone. Ben, you're laughing. You got something to say there?
No, it's fine, Christian.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Fine. All right. So Danger Zone has arrived, and so is Deception. Mark, round number 1 is about to begin. How's it go?
Well, with competitors of this veteran experience, the rules reading may feel superfluous. Round number 1 goes like this. Round number 1, the field of competition will field 8 questions from 8 different corners of movie trivia Schmoedown know-how. This is a team's match. However, round number 1 is an individual exercise of movie trivia Schmoedown know-how. You may not rely on the strength of your teammate to get a question correct in round number 1. Christian or myself will ask the question. You'll have 15 seconds to get that correct answer from the back of your noggin onto whatever writing surface you prefer. Once we ask you by name or nickname, please show what you wrote to your camera at the same time you verbalize your attempt into the microphone. Each question's worth 1 point. No penalty for missing a question. There is no stealing. At least there isn't in round number 1. Each team has 3 usages of the JTE rule throughout the duration of the match. And hey, if you play well today, you might be able to meet the guy who we named the rule after. That's for if you need a repeat of a question. You also each have 1 challenge as a squad you may utilize at any point throughout the 3-round match. We'll bring in the managers. They may delineate to their heart's content. We will hear all arguments. And then if the challenge is issued, we will make our ruling accordingly. Superfluous, Christian. Superfluous.
You used it well. I think you stole it from Marisol, but still.
No.
Stop this. All right, we start with the team of Deception. Marisol, you ready?
Court's in session. Let's do this.
Adam Collins, are you ready?
Let's eat some calzones.
Dan Murrell, are you ready?
The champ is here. Let's go.
The champ is here.
Ben Bateman, are you ready?
These guys are adorable. Let's do this, Christian.
Then let's get ready to Schmoedown. Round number 1, question number 1. We're going to start with directors. Who directed the films Strange Days, Point Break, and Near Dark?
Well, Christian, it warrants the question right up top. I heard the name calzone. So you go to an Italian joint. What are you ordering that's not pizza?
Oh,
Chicken
wow.
parm. And 5.
On
4.
normal days, I can pull this
Stromboli.
answer immediately, but
2.
for some reason,
1.
my mind is
Pens
just
down,
blanking.
hands up, please. And we start with Marisol McKee.
Catherine Bigelow.
Dang
Yes,
it!
Dan Murrell.
Catherine Bigelow.
Adam Collins.
I knew it.
Catherine
I
Bam
just
Bam
couldn't
Bigelow.
pull it.
And Ben Bateman.
Catherine Bigelow.
Yes, thank you for stealing that board from a classroom. It is massive. All right, here is the
I think he's doing it on
Second
purpose
question.
now.
I feel like the diagram of the human body should be on that. We go to crime movies next. And your question for a point. What famous crime film is known for the line, leave the gun, take the cannoli? And our early theme continues.
Yeah. Well done. I thought you kind of set that up with.
Hey, you know me.
I can't think.
You know that
right
you can
now.
play it off if you did. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And now we start with Dan Murrell.
The Godfather.
Yes, sir. Adam Collins.
Haven't watched that movie in
The
such a
Godfather.
long time.
Ben.
I wrote The
It's been
Godfather.
years.
And Marisol.
Cannolis are delicious. Godfather.
Well, tied up 4-4 as we get to question 3. Question 3. This is mystery films. Which actress played Daphne Blake in the live-action films Scooby-Doo and Scooby-Doo 2 Monsters Unleashed? Monsters Unleashed!
Yeah, sell it. Sell it.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the theaters, Scooby-Doo Monsters Unleashed.
Rated G.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, hands up, please. We start with Adam Collins this time.
Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Yes, sir. Ben Bateman.
Yeah, I wrote Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Seriously.
Marisol McKee.
Sarah Michelle Gellar.
And
Who
Dan
does not
Murrell.
appreciate fibbing?
Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Mr. Bateman.
Ben Bateman looking with those acting chops to be going for Scooby-Doo 3. All
I
right,
think I got Adam. I think I saw it on his face. He was excited. He was licking his chops.
here we go with the next question, Mark. This is question 4.
Yeah, it's the category of romantic comedies, or as Molly and I call them, rom-coms. Your question for a point. Andy Tennant directed Salma Hayek and which Friends actor as Alex Whitman in the 1997 rom-com Fools Rush In, about a one-night stand that changes their lives.
You see these two teams, though, Mark. You see like how serious they are, how good all of them are. This is already exactly what we thought it was going to be.
3 dudes,
5,
and then one person with great handwriting.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, hands up, and we're going to start with Ben Bateman.
Matthew
Matthew
Perry.
Perry.
You wrote correct. Marisol
Nice.
McKee.
I also wrote Matthew Perry.
It's
Yes,
nice to have
ma'am.
such limited
Dan Murrell.
options.
Ditto for me. I wrote Matthew Perry.
And Coyote.
Maddie P.
Matthew
Perry.
Perry.
We're tied up. 8-8. 8-8. We keep on moving along here. Here's question 5. We're going to go with some movie quotes. Which 2017 horror film from director Jordan Peele features the line, "By the way, I would have voted for Obama for a third term
Third
if I
time
could.
if I could,
Best president,
yeah.
best president in my lifetime, hands down."
Okay,
It's
Christian.
such a stupid
the last
line,
question begs this
but it
question.
somehow works
What friend
within
are
the
we?
context
I think
of the
you're
movie
like
itself.
half Monica, half Ross.
And yes,
Dash
it's a
of
horror
Chandler,
movie
Dash
that I
of Phoebe.
saw.
You give me that much?
What of
5,
it?
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. We start with Marisol.
I know my dad said
Get
that.
out.
It's Get Out.
Yes. And Dan.
Get Out.
Adam Collins.
Get out.
Ben Bateman.
Get out.
I wrote Get Out.
10-10. We keep on moving here, ladies and gentlemen, as we get to question 6.
Yeah, they all said it like they want us to leave, but we're staying. So the next category is comedies. Okay, all right, I'll take it. For a point, which comedian starred in and co-directed 1990's Quick Change, about 3 thieves who successfully rob a New York City bank, only to find escaping the city is almost impossible?
Quick Change.
I'm answering what I can. Okay,
Christian escaped
I'm not
New York
answering
City
what I
and made it
can.
to Florida.
That's the benefit
Sure did. Like
of
everybody
not
else in New York.
actively competing.
5,
Even though I
4,
have a match
you were
tomorrow,
earlier.
but that's beside
2,
the point.
1. Pens down, hands up, please. This time we're going to go back to Marisol McKee.
Billy Crystal.
That is incorrect. Dan?
Bill Murray.
Yes. Adam Collins.
First Blood, Danny DeVito.
And Ben, take a 2-point
Yeah,
lead.
I didn't have it. I wrote Chevy Chase.
So only Dan Merle gets that one here. So
that's why
only
he's the champ.
Dan Merle. So it is now 11-10, and only Dan is perfect at the moment. So now we get to the next question.
Nice work, Dan.
This is new releases. Which actress stars as the main character, Cassandra Cassie Thomas, in the film Promising Young Woman? So First Blood was struck by Dan Merle there.
Yeah, mitigating the damage. Ben didn't have it either. And I think all three of those competitors need to see quick change. It is very funny.
Really good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Hands up, please. And now we go back to Dan Merle.
Carey Mulligan.
Yes. Adam Collins.
Carey Mulligan.
Ben Bateman.
Also, Carey Mulligan.
And ending with Marisol.
Carey Mulligan.
So 12 for Deception, 13 for Danger Zone, 1 point lead for Danger Zone as we get to the final question so far in this round.
It's in the category of fantasy sci-fi, and I will try to keep a straight face as I ask this question. Alice Braga, Topher Grace, and Adrian Brody find themselves in an unfamiliar jungle and hunted by unknown assailants in what 2010 film from director Nimrod Antal? So Dan Merle still hunting a perfect game, possibly, which, I mean, we've seen those sorts of bonus questions make the difference.
3, 2, 1. Pens down, hands up, and we're going to start here with Ben Bateman.
Predators.
Yes. Marisol.
Oh, all right.
Predators.
Dan.
You have to be very careful on this one. Predators.
Yes. And Adam.
I suppose I could have gotten
Predators.
it,
Okay, so at the end of that is 15-14. Dan Merle has scored a perfect round. So Dan is going to get
Picking
a
up the
bonus
slack
question.
from the boss.
This is for Dan and only Dan. Dan, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, here you go. Jason Lee provides the voice of a beagle dog with superpowers in what 2007 live-action family film based on a TV cartoon?
Underdog. I actually saw that movie. It's okay. It's not
Underdog.
good, but it's not too bad.
That's correct for one more point. Dangerous Dan Merle, the champion, pulls it off.
Where that one came from, partner. Nice work.
16-14. 16-14. Danger Zone taking a 2-point lead going into
only got
round
4,
2.
but
Mark, we
whatever.
are at the wheel round. What are the
I'm
rules?
taking this with the.
Yeah, I'm staring at a beagle that does not currently have superpowers. And we get to round number 2, and it is the wheel round, the wheel of fate, doom, and indeed justice, because each competitor or each team in this case gets a spin at that thar wheel. Once you settle on a category, you're going to hear 6 questions from that particular round. Each question's worth 2 points. You may confer with your teammate on each and every question. Stealing is also available in round number 2. So while you don't lose any points if you miss a question, the opposing team can steal. If you're not sure of the answer, you can ask us for multiple choice. We'll give you 4 options, one of which is, we think, the correct answer. At that point, the value of the question does recede to 1. It is a teams match, and it's in the Lawnmower Man virtual era that we live in. And so once a team has settled on a category, is about to field their questions, we're going to kick the other team out to another stream that we call the Green Room, where they will not be able to see nor hear any of the questions being read. If there are any steal opportunities, once the team is brought back after questioning, we will give them those opportunity to answer. Okay, so Christian, it is 16-14. Danger Zone enjoying a 2-point lead, thanks in large part to Dan Merle's perfect round number 1. So we are going to have Danger Zone tell us if they would like to spin first or defer to Deception.
Boss, you the boss. What you think?
Well, you know, Dan, I just like to watch. So I think we should step out of here. I think we should be respectful of their time and their space. We should let them play in the sandbox. What do you think about that?
I agree with that. Even though we can't watch, we'll metaphorically watch them go first.
Kaiser's gonna watch.
All right, Shannon, 60 seconds starting.
You guys, I don't know how someone can attach their lips to a champion's butt cheek and call himself a legend. But par for the course, Ben is riding the coattails of Dan to try to stay afloat here. So no surprise to any of us that Opportunist is going to do whatever he can do to try to get a leg up on you guys, but it's not going to happen today. 2 points. We're shaking that off. 1 question you each miss. It's nothing. Okay. Round 2 is going to make us today, okay? Mm-hmm. Here's the difference between you guys and those idiots. You guys trust each other and you have chemistry. All they're doing is actively using each other, right? And what is a relationship without trust? It means nothing. Yep. They are nothing more than a contract marriage, and they're going to fall apart today. Okay.
I for one, am glad that they played right into our hands and let us keep up our tradition of going first.
Exactly.
You know, I thought they might try and change up tradition, but
no, they don't know how to change up anything. Ben's doing the same thing he's been doing for 4 years. So let's get this wheel up and spin it.
Surprisingly, really wise words there by Shannon. Here is the wheel.
All right. Let's see what we spin today.
Round and round it goes. Oh no, Christian! Just avoiding.
They got away from it. It's going to be Jimmy Stewart. 60 seconds starting.
Oh, that was scary for a second.
You guys talk to each other. What do you think?
It's an interesting slice.
I love Jimmy Smits. What do you think, Collins? Good old Jimmy Smits.
I also love Jimmy Smits.
He's a great dude.
Yeah, he worked with a lot of famous directors. Yeah, you know what?
He's got a lot of stuff under his belt. I mean, it's a risk if you guys want to do it. There's other stuff on here, but if you want to keep it, I mean, there is a lot of stuff I like on this wheel as well. I do really like this wheel, but I'm okay with Jimmy Stewart if you guys are. How confident are y'all feeling right now? You feeling good?
Oh well, Jimmy Stewart's an old friend of mine, and we still commune through seance from time to time. So let's go.
All right, let's do this. You guys got it. All 3 of your repeats, everything you need. Go get them.
All right, Mark. So the team of Danger Zone has gone to the other room. So now, Deception, here is your first question in the realm of James Stewart. The 1938 Best Picture winner, You Can Take It With You, was James Stewart's first collaboration with which famous director?
That's Frank Capra, right, Adam?
Yep, Frank Capra. Final answer.
2 points. Here's question 2. In which thriller does James Stewart say the line, "Why would a man leave his apartment 3 times on a rainy night with a suitcase and come back 3 times?"
Sounds a lot like
Is it Citizen
Rear
Kane?
Window, right?
Oh, what?
Sustained.
Oh, yeah, no.
Rear Window, final answer.
Rear Window actually does make sense.
It's correct. 2 more points. Here's question 3. Which actress, known for a famous Alfred Hitchcock film, starred with James Stewart in the 1958 rom-com Belle, Book, and Candle?
I think that is the gorgeous Kim Novak. What do you think, Adam?
It is Kim Novak. She's bewitching in that film. Kim Novak, final answer.
2 more points. Deception having a nice run here. Okay, here is the next question. This is question 4. In which 1950 Western does James Stewart play Lynn McAdam, a cowboy whose obsession with a stolen rifle leads to a bullet-ridden odyssey?
That is Winchester 73, Adam.
Yep, but it didn't come out in 1973. It came out in 1950. Winchester 73, final answer.
2 more points for Deception, playing phenomenal at the moment and sees themselves right now 22-16 with 2 more questions to go. Here is the question. What is the profession of James Stewart's character, Paul Beegler, in the 1959 crime drama Anatomy of a Murder?
He is a lawyer.
It's a fine man. Sustained.
He's a lawyer. Final answer.
2 more points for the team of Deception, who are just playing absolutely incredible. And here's your final question in the round. In the film, It's a Wonderful Life, what wish does George Bailey make to the angel Clarence, which he grants to George's shock?
He wishes that he was never been born.
wondering about the specificity of this. Do you want to check the multiple choice? Or do you want to repeat?
Let's go for a repeat.
Fine.
Repeat the question.
You got it. Here's the first repeat for you guys. In the film It's a Wonderful Life, what wish does George Bailey make to the angel Clarence, which he grants to George's shock?
It's not the wish that he was never born. Do you want to go to multiple, Adam?
5.
Multiple choice to be safe.
Okay.
All right, multiple choice it is. Is it A, that George would die? B, that George has a different family? C, that George had been never born? Or D, that George has godlike power?
That he would never been born.
Okay, I'm glad we went to multiple just to be safe.
Because, yes.
It is C.
I mean, they could have...
C as in cat, final answer.
Correct for one more point. So, Deception
choice,
playing absolutely
there.
25-16, and sees themselves now with a 9-point lead. All right, gentlemen, there are no steal opportunities on the table. Deception answered all their questions, went to multiple choice once, and 25-16 is the score at the moment. Deception up 25-16. So you are now going to have 60 seconds to talk it over with your manager here before you spin the wheel.
Well...
Fun fact, Shannon Barney is from Texas. Do you know what the average high school student in Texas gets on their SATs?
I know.
Drool. So that speaks for itself when you see her on camera. Here's the thing, boys. They had a good round. They had to check down once. All you got to do is go perfect, and then you got a 3-point lead going into round 3. I've never turned my back on you. I will be with you guys till the very bitter end. We trained for this. We're ready for this. Apparently, there's someone outside my window that's trying to rattle me. But you know what? We got the boss. We got the champion of the world. We got the free-for-all MVP. We got the 5-time champion. Go out there and show them that it's time to play Dungeon Ball.
Yeah, shoo Gucci away while we're doing this, will ya? He shouldn't be hanging out outside your place. I've told him not to do it at my place, too. It's weird. He keeps showing up.
He's got nowhere to sleep tonight. I mean, that's why he's honking.
Yeah, that's true.
And here is the spin.
Okay, well, don't send him to my... Now he's outside my place, Kaiser. Thank you.
Well, he's learned how to teleport, apparently.
Guys made of magic. I hate it.
Come on,
it could be Spinner's choice. Ooh.
Oh, no!
For the second time. All right.
Wow.
60 seconds starting now.
We are winning by 9, which means on 2 multiple choice checkdowns and no steals, we'll still maintain the lead.
Mm-hmm.
I think I feel more comfortable with us going to bat here than I do running the risk. What do you think?
Listen, we got 12 out of 12 on movie release dates last time. We're probably, if we take this, we're not going to get a chance probably to use it for a little bit. So if we want to pull this out of our arsenal, knowing that we might not have it, then, like I said last time, you're the assassin at this thing, and I am happy to back you up. If you want to roll with this, brother, I trust you.
Boys, we are playing for today. We're not playing for tomorrow.
3 repeats. Let's use our repeats. Let's use our time correctly.
Yep.
And let's run. We're going to get 2 hard ones. I know it. I'm positive of it.
10 seconds.
I'm prepared for that. We're going to take movie release days.
All right, Mark. So now the team of Danger Zone has the category of movie release date. 6 questions in this category.
That's right. This one's for Scott Mance, and 6 questions, each one worth 2 points, unless you gentlemen need multiple choice, begins now. Bill and Ted went on their excellent adventure in the same year that Indiana Jones went on his last crusade, and the Enterprise crew went to the Final Frontier. What year was it?
Dan, this is 1989, 100%.
100% 1989. You're correct.
Yeah.
1989.
I had 1989.
1989 is correct, and they're off to a hot start in a category that they enjoy. Your next question in movie release date.
I'm giving myself the point because I knew it.
Fire it up. Here we go. The British horror film 28 Days Later was unleashed on United States audiences in 2003. What year saw the release of its sequel 28 weeks later?
2006, I think. Either 6 or 7.
Several years. I think it's like 2006-ish, 2007.
I'm going,
Yeah, I
I'm going
agree.
with
Clear
6.
answer.
5.
Repeat or
Smart to-
multiple?
Let's try a
3.
repeat, see if we can get to it.
Repeat the question.
All right, first one.
All right. You have 2 JT rules remaining. Your question: the British horror film 28 Days Later was unleashed on United States audiences in 2003. What year saw the release of its sequel, 28 Weeks Later?
Idris Elba, Jeremy Renner, Robert Carlyle. They're all in this movie. I think it's probably 4 or 5 years later. It's like 6 or 7.
I'm going to give it a shot.
I'm going for 6.
Ready?
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice. Your 4 options for 1 point. Is it A, 2006, B, 2007, C, 2008, or D, 2009?
9's too late.
6
I
still
actually
makes the
think
most
8's
amount
too
of
late,
sense.
and I think 6 might be a little too early.
Really?
You want to go for 7?
2007 feels right. Do you have any instinct on this?
I was going toward 6 or 7, so let's go 7.
2007, final answer.
They maneuvered it well, Christian. That is correct for 1 point.
Well,
All right, here's the next question.
I said maybe
All
7,
right.
but
This
I
will
went
get
away
us
with
2.
6 at the end.
The halfway point of your round 2. What year saw the release of the first film in the Thin Man franchise, starring William Powell and Myrna Loy?
Check.
Well, I know that After the Thin Man was in 43, I believe, which was with Jimmy Stewart. So we're in the range of early 40s, but beyond that, I'm not sure.
I think we multiple choice it and protect the lead.
Yeah, multiple choice.
All right, your 4 options for a point. Is it A, 1933, B, 1934, C, 1935, or D, 1936?
All right, so we're a little earlier than I thought, which is good. It's good to have it narrowed down like
For
that.
some reason, 34 speaks to me more.
I don't have an
than the
instinct on this. 3, 4, 5, 6. If it's
I'm leaning towards 6. That's where I'm leaning. I'm leaning toward 1936.
go for it.
1936.
1936, final answer.
That is incorrect. And so Deception will have the opportunity for a 1-point steal when they return from the stream. We will finish your line of questioning, which we now get to your 4th question in movie release dates. And that is for 2 possible points, unless you need multiple choice. Jim Carrey was in 2 films released in the year 2004. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, and what other film?
Okay, that's too
Could
late
this
for
be
Bruce
Fun with Dick
Almighty.
and Jane?
It's right around that era.
5, 4, 3.
Have it.
Is it
I
me,
think
myself,
we
and
need
Eileen?
Multiple choice.
Multiple
We gotta
choice.
save it
All
for
right.
5.
I heard multiple choice. That's what we're going with. Your 4 options for a point. Is it A, Lemony Snicket's A Series of Unfortunate Events?
Oh,
B,
actually,
Fun with
maybe-
Dick and Jane? C, Bruce Almighty? Or D, The Number 23?
I think it's actually Lemony Snicket's A Series of Unfortunate Events.
I think it's either the number 23 or Fun with Dick and Jane.
I think Fun with Dick and Jane is the year after.
All right.
You wanna
I'm
try
gonna
it?
go with, yeah, if you've got an instinct on that, then yeah.
The number 23, final answer.
That is incorrect. So Deception will have an opportunity to steal that as well for a point. So now, Christian, here's where we stand.
remember
2
where I
questions
was
remain
when I
in
first
round
saw
number
the
2 in
trailer
the
for that
category of
movie.
movie release dates
Might
for
have actually been
the team of
2004.
Danger Zone. They can cut the lead to just 2. It's currently 25-19. However, there will be steal opportunities. So now we go to the penultimate movie release dates question for Danger Zone. What year saw the release of the films Sing Street, Deadpool, Star Trek Beyond, and Lights Out?
2016.
2016 for sure.
Yeah, the disparity between questions is ridiculous. But I mean, that's what
Yeah.
happened last time. We got
That's
easy
the game.
ones, so.
Yep.
It is going to be 2016, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. And now to cut the lead to just 2 points, Danger Zone has this question in the world of movie release dates.
Movie release dates!
What year saw the release of the airplane-centric action thrillers Con Air and Air Force One?
1995.
Those both came out in...
It is 1996 or 1997. The Rock is 96 for sure. I think it's 1997, Dan. In fact, I'm positive it's 97.
Okay.
5.
1997, final answer.
Well, Christian, they stumbled just a bit in the middle of the round, but they recovered nicely. That is correct for 2 more points. It's currently 25-23. Danger Zone only trails by 2, but now we bring back Deception for 2 multiple choice steal opportunities.
I guess, it makes sense because
all right, Deception
DK still
back in
has
the room. There are 2
the
opportunities here for a steal. Mark?
when he was supposed to play Superman, so...
We have 2 opportunities for you in the category of movie release dates. Both of the questions will be multiple choice in nature, meaning I'll give you 4 options, one of which is the correct answer, and each question is worth 1 point. No penalty for missing a question. There is obviously no risk of your opponent stealing these. Here's your first question. What year saw the release of the first film in the Thin Man franchise starring William Powell and Myrna Loy? Is it A, 1933, B, 1934, C, 1935, or D, 1936?
Adam, it's 1934.
It is, I know. It
That's
is definitely
what I said.
1934 because
I
Jimmy
said that
Smits was in the
last time.
sequel. 1934, final answer.
Yes, your opponents did guess 1936. Your answer is correct for 1 point. And so that makes it a 3-point ball game.
Guess this
and now
proves
we
that
move on to your final
Ben
question.
Bateman is not the master of movie release dates.
Movie
after
release
all.
dates. Jim Carrey was in 2 films released in the year 2004. Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, and what other film your multiple choice options are? Is it A, Lemony Snicket's A Series of Unfortunate Events, B, Fun with Dick and Jane, C, Bruce
Getting the
Almighty,
nod
or
of
D,
approval from
the
Lady
number
Justice.
23? Your opponents selected D, the number 23.
It's a series of unfortunate events, Adam. A.
Lemony Snicket's. Yeah.
Lemony
A,
Snicket's.
Let me sneak it's a series of unfortunate
A,
events.
final answer.
That is correct for another point, and Christian,
Yes!
it is a 4-point ball game with Deception in the lead as we head into the deciding round number 3.
Big turn of events, and that's the thing. Sometimes,
This
you know,
might
when you
actually
are
be a
going,
TKO
when a category
victory.
spun a lot, there's a little
With
bit
a
of
lot
deeper
of luck,
cup. Deception now knew those questions, and they find themselves now 27-23 as we get into the final round. All right, Danger Zone is back. Mark, the final round number 3. What are the rules?
Round number 3 works as thus. Each team will field 3 total questions. First question is worth 2 points. Next one's worth 3 points. Final question is worth 5 big points that could see you advance to the finals of this tournament. Now, we need a series of numbers from each team. These are 3 numbers that we need from each of you. These numbers may range from 1 to 20. Each number corresponds to a different category of movie trivia Schmoedown know-how. You may not select the same integers as your opponent. Once we give the team the category that they randomly selected for their 2-point question, the team must decide which member is going to field that question individually. You may not rely on your teammate's strength for the 2-point question, and then we'll ask the opposite teammate the 3-point question. Again, they must field that solo and not rely on their teammate's strength. You may only confer for the 5-point question. It's Deception enjoying a 4-point lead, and so Lady Justice, Coyote, between 1 to 20, what 3 numbers feel fortunate?
Marisol,
I like the number 6.
I'll take 7. And to round it out,
I like 11.
6, 7, and 11 for
7-11,
Deception and for
making
Danger
him
Zone.
come back.
Ben, why don't you pick the first one?
Let's go with 3.
I'll take 5. You can get the last one.
Let's go 17.
3, 5, and 17 for Danger Zone. 6, 7, and 11 for Deception. 60 seconds starting now.
Don't you love to see it when Ben Bateman just beats himself? It's beautiful for someone who just runs his freaking mouth and has that smug, ugly smile on his face. It's just so fun to watch him just beat it off of himself like a friggin' idiot, right?
Yeah,
Listen.
what did I say about the people who talk a lot and then the people who just do? Yeah.
Exactly.
Relevant.
but they're pretty quiet now, which means they're focusing.
Well,
So we
here's
gotta
what
be on our guard.
exactly, and that's exactly where we were going with this. It's 27-23. You guys know that this is their round. I think they've dropped all the balls, pun intended, that they're going to drop today. So they're going to come in ready to answer these 3 questions. But the good news is you guys are ready to answer your 3 questions as well. And they've got to answer at least a couple to get you guys going. So communicate with each other, trust each other. Obviously, one of you is going to take that 2. One of you is going to get that 3. You get to combine your powers for that 5. You've got 2 repeats left if you need them. Use them wisely. Shake it off. Take a breath.
You guys got this. All you got to do is hold your ground here, okay? They're fighting to win. You just need to hold steady, okay?
Got it, queen.
Go get them. Love it.
She's a killer queen, brain the size of a string bean. Laura Kelly plays on another team. Ba beep ba boop ba bop. You know the lyrics, Alice. Listen, boys, ain't nothing in the Schmoedown easy. Ain't nothing in the Schmoedown easy. Not today, not tomorrow, not the training session on Wednesday. You got to get one big question here. You got to take them to the wire. You know you can do it. It's a brand new game. It's 0-0. You shake all that crap off that happened, and you start anew. Let's play Dungeon Ball. I believe in you, boys.
Yeah, Dan, we got this. You're going to run the table on a category as many times as you want. Every once in a while, you're going to get a tough question. They played well. Doesn't matter. It's a brand new game. Let's go answer our questions.
I've literally been in this situation like 12 times. So, yeah, let's just do it. Yeah.
Let's drag them through the mud.
All right, Mark. So round number 3 is about to begin. We're going to start with Danger Zone. They chose category 3 for their first category, and that's going to land us in the world of biopics.
That's right. These are movies about actual things, reportedly. And your question, to cut Deception's lead to 2 points.
Let's see who wants.
We need to know who is going to be fielding this category.
It's like the nightmare that never ends, Dan.
Yeah, I know, right?
But I think we just go. I think we go with what we practiced.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the 2 here. We how many repeats we have left? 1.
You guys have 2 left. 2 left.
3 repeats left.
All right. So Ben, you're going to be taking this one?
Yes.
Okay, Mark. So Ben will be taking the first one in biopics.
All right, Ben, your question for 2 points. Who stars as businessman Ray Kroc in the film The Founder that portrays the story of the McDonald's fast food restaurant chain?
Michael Keaton.
Five.
Michael Keaton. Final answer.
Your final answer is correct, and now I'm hungry. It is now just a 2-point lead for Deception, Christian, and now Dan Merle has the chance to give his squad Danger Zone a lead in round 3.
Yeah, Dan now has the 3-pointer, and that would be in the category, Mark. Category 5, and that's going to be in thrillers.
Thriller.
Yes, it is.
Got the repeats, partner.
Yep.
All right, Dan. Amazon. Dan, your question for 3 points and the lead. In the category of thrillers, which actress plays Dr. Ellie Staple in the 2019 film Glass?
Sarah Paulson.
Yeah.
Danger Zone has taken the lead, Christian. Now Deception's going to have to answer some questions.
Yeah, Deception needs to answer the 2-pointer in order to bounce it back and force Danger Zone to hit their 5.
Not at this
but they got
hour.
to start with their 2, and that's going to be category 6, and that's going to be in the realm of, Mark, get ready for it, comedy.
It's way too serious. It's round 3. We don't giggle at such things. So we do need to know which member of Deception is going to be fielding the question in the world of comedy for 2 points.
What do you think, Lady Justice? You feeling funny today, or am I looking funny?
I think I feel funny. I think I like laughing. I can
You want to take it?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Lady Justice is the decision to field this question in the world of comedy for 2 points and to retake the lead.
I just realized it's possible.
Who plays
to get to,
the monster alongside Gene Wilder's Dr. Frederick Frankenstein in Young Frankenstein?
I just realized it's possible for a sudden death.
That would be Peter Boyle.
Which is correct for 2 points. And Christian, it goes back to Danger Zone for a 5-point question. They got to get right.
They hope to be
Coyote
putting
gets
on the
3,
Ritz here with
and then
this
they missed the
5-point
5-pointer?
question.
It's
Here
a
is
sudden
the
death.
5-point category for Danger Zone. Talking about category 17, so we're going to be talking about directors for the team of Danger Zone.
And a reminder to both Maverick and Goose, I don't know which roles you play, but you are allowed to confer for this 5-point question. You also have the luxury of a JTE rule or 2. And here we go. To avoid the loss and to possibly win the game. Oscar-winning director Barry Levinson directed Robin Williams in 3 films. Name 2 of them.
Dan, I believe one of them is Good Morning Vietnam.
Yep, that's the one that jumped into my brain first.
Did he also do Toys?
I'm not sure if he did Toys or not.
5, 4,
Repeat.
3.
Repeat the question.
Repeat. Here's the second question. Second repeat, excuse me.
Yep, you still have one remaining. Oscar-winning director Barry Levinson directed Robin Williams in 3 films. Name 2.
Ben, hands up, please.
Did he do that terrible movie Man of the Year, perhaps?
Hey! Man of the Year is a great movie! You take that back! You take that back, Mr. Bateman!
He didn't do Mrs.
Man of the Year is a great movie!
4.
Shut up!
3.
The question.
Last one.
I hope you lose
Categories
now.
directors in the question. Oscar-winning director Barry Levinson directed Robin Williams in 3 films. Name 2.
Toys sounds like it could be right. It was a misfire. I think it was a reteam. If Toys jumped in your head, I don't have anything better at the moment. I'd say that we take a shot on it.
It's the one that comes to mind.
4.
Good Morning Vietnam and Toys. Do it, man.
2.
Good Morning Vietnam and Toys. Final answer.
He also did Man of the Year, but your answer is
Man of the Year is a great
and
movie!
Now, Deception has all the pressure on them, Christian, to advance to the next
wait, I
round.
just realized-
They are
nope,
going to have
nope,
to answer
my
not
math was off.
just one,
My math
but
was
they're
off
going to
by
have
1
to
point.
answer. Well, they could just answer their 5, but the 3, it's pretty much practice at this point.
That's right. So, and for some points
The 3
and for
can't
some
hurt,
records, they
obviously.
are going to try to answer. It's category
We
7.
could lend
It's category
them
7.
at
This is going to go to Collins.
37
and that
points.
is going to be
If
in
they
the
get
realm
both
of
of
Will
them.
Smith films. Will Smith.
I love him. And this is just for Adam Collins. He may not confer with his teammate Lady Justice for this question. For 3 points and to cut the lead of Danger Zone to 1, Coyote. After retiring from the Men in Black, where does Agent K work at the beginning of Men in Black 2?
He works in a
It's a
post office,
pizzeria.
specifically in Truro,
Oh, wait.
Massachusetts. Final answer.
Oh, all right.
We didn't need the name of the town, but that is remarkable. Your answer is correct, and Danger Zone
The
now
pizzeria
enjoys
is
just a
where they
1-point
go
lead.
to
Christian,
figure
we
out the
have made it
clues later,
to the
yeah.
5-point
Got that
question
mixed
that
up.
will determine the match.
Here's where we
think that's the
stand.
second
So
time I missed
Deception
that
now
question,
has
by
an
the way.
opportunity to win the game should they hit their 5-point question. They hit it, they win, they go on to play Rushmore. However, if they miss, then Danger Zone will go on to play Rushmore in the finals. Mark, they chose category 11, and that's going to put us into spy films. Spy films.
Spy films is the category. The point value is 5, meaning Lady Justice and Coyote may confer on this final question that will determine the match.
And we have 2 remaining repeats. Right.
Yes, you do. Deception for the win. What spy film features performances from Oscar Isaac, Scott Glenn, Stacy Keach, and Joan Allen?
The first thing that's jumping out to me is Operation Finale, but I'm not sure how deep as the cast is with that.
5, 4.
Repeat the question.
Let's do a repeat.
All right, category spy movies. What spy film features performances from Oscar Isaac, Scott Glenn, Stacy Keach, and Joan Allen?
Hello again, everybody. I really hope you enjoyed this video, because I really enjoyed making it. So, if you like what you've seen here, please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more awesome content like this. So, until next time, guys, I'll see you guys next time.